What's up YouTube, and welcome back to the Safe Zone. My name is Cole, or the Master Actor, and today we're here for another Legends of video. This one is the Legend of Dream. Now, I've had a lot of contemplation over this, and I've decided that I'm going to do both parts in this video. So this video is going to be a really long one, so just make sure you stick around till the end to see me react to the whole thing. But I'm so excited to dive into this. If you're excited for this video, please make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. We are so close to 240 subscribers. It is absolutely insane. So thank you all so much for the support, and I love all of you so much. But while you're down there, please make sure to hit the like button. Leave a comment on what you think I should react to next, or what you thought of the video. I am always open to hear what you have to say. But I'm so excited to dive into this. I don't want to make this intro any longer than it has to be, and let's just dive straight into the Legend of Dream.
Dream is one of the fastest growing channels on YouTube, and pretty much everyone who watches Minecraft knows who he is, but not everyone knows his story. Today, I will take you on a journey through his YouTube career, telling the Legend of Dream. Because there's so much I want to talk about, and I want this to be as detailed as possible, I divided the story into two parts. So be sure to watch.
I want to mention that he wants to divide it into two parts. So the first part is 20 minutes, and the second part is an hour. Like, that's really not evenly split.
Until the end so you're ready for part 2. Also, according to YouTube statistics, 98% of you watching are not subscribed. So if you enjoy the video at all, subscribing would mean the world to me. Now that that's out of the way, let's start from the beginning.
I'm interested to see how Dream got its start.
Dream began his channel on February 8th, 2014.
Wow.
Not much is public about the early stages of his channel, as he has unlisted or privated all of these old videos.
That's understandable.
That being said, we do know a few things. He began by making Minecraft trapping videos on the server Pewdiepie, and his channel name at the time was Dream Traps. His Minecraft name was also different, being Dream on PvP. At this point, he'd been playing on Pewdiepie for quite a while and made one of his closest friends to this day, Pandas Cam PvP. But you all know him as Sapnap.
Yeah.
Around this time, he was also a big fan of Bad Boy Halo, who at the time had around 50,000 subscribers and made many videos on Pewdiepie. Through these trapping videos, Dream managed to pass 1,000 subscribers on YouTube.
Nice.
But shortly after, stopped posting on his channel. For years, he continued to play Minecraft, but didn't post a single video.
Wow.
Until he had an idea. During the inactive period on his channel, Dream had an idea for a Minecraft server. He looked for someone to code it for him, but no one would. Because of this, he took matters into his own hands, teaching himself to code Minecraft plugins and coding the entire server himself. I'm not entirely sure what came of this server or even what it was called, but the skills he learned in coding proved to be crucial in his channel's success.
Oh my gosh,
eventually, him and Bad Boy Halo crossed paths when Dream became a developer on Bad's server, Munchie MC.
Wow. That's
Here,
cool.
Him and Bad became good friends and still are to this day. However, Bad wasn't the only friend Dream made while with Munchie MC.
George.
He also began a friendship with another member of the development team, Georgie HD.
Yeah.
Now known as George Not Found. These friends of Dreams, George, Sapnap, and Bad Boy Halo, would stick with him for the rest of his story and still do to this day.
The Dream Team.
After his time on Munchie MC in January 2019, Dream had an idea. An idea that would change Minecraft's culture and bring the game back into the spotlight. He decided he would start uploading again. But this time, things would be different. Dream had studied for months before making his first video. He read everything he could find on the YouTube algorithm and how it worked. He watched videos on what made videos blow up. And by the time he decided on his first new video, he knew everything he needed to know and more about how he was going to blow up. But one thing happened that he didn't see coming. His plans didn't work as well as he thought they would. They worked even better.
Yeah. I want to have a shot
On
counter
July
for how many
5th,
times he uses
2019,
that.
Dream uploaded his first video that is still public on his main channel. This video was also his first viral video.
Wow.
It was titled, "This Cursed Minecraft Video Will Trigger You." This video was basically just a complete joke and was meant to trigger longtime Minecraft players. He achieved this by going out of his way to do everything completely wrong. Dream starts off the video by walking over to his house, pulling out an enchanted diamond sword, and killing his dog with absolutely no explanation. He then walks over to the door he created with trapdoors, which makes it unnecessarily hard to get into the house, and proceeds to enter. He then decides to eat rotten flesh to restore his hunger when he clearly has 35 pieces of steak one slot over in his hotbar.
Bruh. No,
Next,
I've actually done
Dream
that,
walks
though.
over to a block of lava and throws away all of his diamond gear and tools, calling it trash. Dream then goes through a sequence of triggering events to get wool. He uses an underground passage to get into his farm, which is completely unnecessary. Next,
No.
he approaches a sheep
It
with
works.
shears, and instead of using them properly, he kills the sheep with them. A bit later, Dream starts to show off his farm, which is completely useless as it is laid out wrong and nothing would be able to grow.
Yeah, wait.
He also proceeds to jump on part of the farm, which ruins the tilled land.
But hey, at least he'll be
Dream
able to
then
grow
goes
now,
to his
I
furnace, in which he reveals he has been making charcoal with actual coal as the fuel. He then uses one of his coded plugins
Yeah,
when
no,
he
this
walks
is
over to a
triggering
pig
me.
and it blows up like a creeper. This was part of the joke as it was so random and unexpected. After dying from
Classic
fall
pig.
damage, Dream realizes he forgot
you
to
know.
set his bed spawn, and says he will find his house off camera. The video then cuts to Dream in the nether with a bed.
Oh, of course.
Now, most people would expect him to just blow himself up with the bed, but this is where Dream catches you completely off guard yet again. He gets in the bed and sleeps completely normally, which was yet another one of the coded plugins. Throughout the video, he
hilarious.
also acts like a complete beginner to the game, as he isn't surprised when half of this stuff happens. Dream went on to create an additional 4 cursed Minecraft videos, which helped his growth tremendously in the early stages of his changed channel. These videos brought in millions of views and really showed his knowledge of YouTube and viral videos. However, it did not show his knowledge of Minecraft. Dream played in these videos as if he were a complete beginner to the game, but little did we know, he was anything but a beginner. Dream's next series began just over a week after his first cursed Minecraft video.
It's not Manhunt
This
yet,
would
right?
prove to be yet another viral series and is
Surely
really
not.
what drew in an audience for him early on. This time, it was about PewDiePie.
Oh?
On July 14th, 2019, PewDiePie, the largest solo creator on YouTube, began a new series on his channel. Despite having not played it in years, his series was on Minecraft. The series quickly took off, becoming PewDiePie's main source of content for the months to come, and taking the internet by storm. This series alone brought millions of people's attention back to Minecraft, as many of his viewers were just as nostalgic as he was. As the series developed and he continued to discover cool areas around the world, people began asking him for the world seed. At the time, Pewds hadn't acknowledged any of these requests, so people waited. However,
I'm sure 10 people
Dream
recreated it.
had other plans. A few weeks after the start of PewDiePie's series, Dream had an idea. Using coordinates shown when PewDiePie hit F3, he would attempt to locate the chunks of structures such as villages, pillager outposts, and water monuments to reverse engineer PewDiePie's Minecraft seed. Upon further research, he determined that this is in fact possible, although very difficult to do. By talking to some experts in the community, Dream came up with a plan. First, he would gather a team of people to help him. Next, him and the team would gather the chunk locations of structures and plug it into code to narrow the possibilities down.
I would never have thought.
After this, they would plug in chunks of biomes and lower the possible seeds yet again. Finally, they would manually test the last few thousand seeds until they found the right one. At the time, this seemed like the most reasonable solution to finding the seed. But in the span of just 3 days, everything would change. They were
find
able to
it, or does he
confirm their
let it
theories
leak?
about many of the coordinates they had when PewDiePie opened his coordinates twice in a new video. The team also recreated multiple locations of PewDiePie's world so the program they used could start to put the seed together using block locations. And finally, they were able to find the locations of 2 sea monuments as well as a desert temple using only a picture of a map and the rotations of blocks of stone.
What?
Yeah, this got pretty crazy. Anyway, with all of these discoveries, all that was left to do was wait. And wait they did. For 2 days. On July 19th, 2019,
That's just...
Dream posted a video announcing that him and his team had successfully found PewDiePie's Minecraft seed.
That's insane.
This was insane.
Yeah, that's
Using
what I'm
3
saying.
coordinates, limited footage, a map of the ocean, and the rotation of stone blocks, they managed to find the exact seed. 1 out of 18 quintillion.
That's
However,
insane.
later that day, PewDiePie released a new video. And in that video, he said he would not be releasing the seed until after he beat the Ender Dragon. This was terrible timing, as Dream had just revealed the seed a few hours earlier. Because of this, Dream got plenty of backlash from people saying he spoiled the series or ruined the mystery of the videos.
I can imagine.
This led Dream to make an apology video explaining how the team got the seed and showing off a museum server for PewDiePie's world. And that is where the PewDiePie saga comes to a close.
Yikes,
with the community accomplishing the seemingly impossible in 5 days,
it's
and
incredible,
Dream
but
reaching
it sucks.
40,000 subscribers just 2 weeks after his first video in years.
Wow. That's
With the
crazy.
insane success of the PewDiePie saga and cursed Minecraft videos, many wondered where Dream would go next with his content. And with thousands of new subscribers coming in every day, what he would choose to do next would decide the fate of his channel. Dream chose to begin 2 new series following his first viral hits.
Is one of these men?
The first new series was called Minecraft Unsolved. On August 8th, 2019, Dream uploaded his first ever Minecraft Unsolved video. It was titled The Unsolved Mystery of Minecraft Monday. In this video, Dream took a look at the mystery and controversy surrounding the hacking of Minecraft Mondays Week 7. Dream's Minecraft Unsolved videos typically began with a quick introduction to the mystery and what needs to be solved. Usually, after this intro, he dives into explaining some of the events and examples that are associated with the topic of the video. He often includes statistics as well as his own personal experiences. These videos are all very well researched, as many include his own in-game experiences as well as the experiences of others. Some of these tests take hundreds of attempts, and Dream considers all possible angles to try to piece together exactly how to explain the mystery. In Dream's The Unsolved Mystery of Minecraft's Longest Jump and The Unsolved Mystery of Herobrine, Dream also brings in his friends to tell their personal experiences with the topic.
With Herobrine?
Overall, Dream's Minecraft Unsolved series was yet another major contribution to the growth in his channel, as each episode has gained Dream millions of views. The quality and thoroughness of his statistics and research helped Dream gain the credibility and trust of many people in the community. However successful this series was, it was nothing compared
just
to the
watching
other.
it already at 40,000 subscribers and
Dream
growing
decided
in 2
early
weeks.
in his planning that his coding abilities were what would make him stand out in the community and allow him to make unique videos no one had ever even thought of. He decided to put this to the test in his first coded video, other than this one, if creeper explosions were 1,000 times bigger. In this video, he coded it so that creeper explosions had 1,000 times the power they usually did and showed off the damage these explosions caused. By making this video, Dream was testing to see people's reactions. Would they click? Would they subscribe? This is very important when having a viral video, or in Dream's case, 5 viral videos, because if you aren't able to convert those viewers into active fans of the channel, the opportunity is lost, or even worse, your channel dies.
Yeah, yikes.
Dream knew this, and for that reason, he knew whatever he did following the PewDiePie saga would make or break his channel. In the video, he claims he got the idea from a Reddit post the other day. I believe this was in fact true, because it's not the video he meant to be the transition. Rather, this video. Before the Circle Challenge video, most of Dream's content was scripted or based around the footage being shown. This was the first video where we really got to see Dream show his personality. Almost as important as that fact, Dream achieved something else with this video. He introduced us to his friends.
Here's our contestants. We got Sapnap, we got Skeppy, we got
Skeppy and
Shadow
Bad were
Girl,
pretty big at this
Georgie
time,
HD, Bad Boy Halo, Antfrost, A6D.
If you watch Dream today, you may recognize almost everyone here, as Antfrost and Bad Boy Halo are in some of the most recent videos, while George and Sapnap are in almost every other video on Dream's channel.
I need to react to
Luckily for Dream, the gamble paid off, and the video did just as well as some of his more popular uploads. This was most likely a huge relief for Dream, as it gave him the green light to move into his main source of content for the coming months. Coded Minecraft challenges.
Yeah, no, introducing your friends and then getting a good
Believe
reaction.
it or not,
That's
Dream's
smart.
first ever Minecraft challenge wasn't actually coded. This challenge was the first to follow the format of beating Minecraft butt, and the title of the video was Minecraft but X-Ray is always on.
Ooh,
The idea
yikes.
was pretty self-explanatory,
yikes.
as Dream, George, and Sapnap would attempt to kill
That
the Ender
hurts.
Dragon without turning off X-Ray hacks. They divided the challenge into 5 parts, with the 5th being them finally turning off X-Ray and seeing their world for the first time. To no one's surprise, the series did absolutely amazing, pulling in millions of views on each video today.
That hurts to look at.
And to Dream, this meant he could finally move forwards with the next phase of his plan. Dream's next series in this style did even better than the X-Ray videos, with the finale pulling in over 25 million views today.
Oh my gosh.
This series randomized and multiplied block drops. Dream would continue this style of videos, constantly making crazier, more entertaining ideas for the coming months. Him and his friends attempted to beat the game with multiplying bees, being stuck together, controlling the same character, surviving a zombie apocalypse, and even creating black holes. Dream continued to grow at an incredible rate. These videos going viral seemingly every time he uploaded. But this isn't what got him to where he is today. No. It was something else. Another style of videos that evolved into something that would change Minecraft forever.
Manhunt?
These were the player versus player challenges.
Yeah, so technically Manhunt.
The first type of player versus player challenges Dream did were coded minigame challenges. This included both brand new ideas as well as takes on older games such as Death Swap. 2 of Dream's best ideas for these challenges included Minecraft Block Shuffle and Minecraft Ultimate Tag. During the Block Shuffle challenge, each player was given a different random block to stand on. If they were not standing on that block after 5 minutes, the other player would win. This made for an intense video unlike any other video out there. The next was Minecraft Ultimate Tag. How this worked was both the players would be teleported to opposite corners of a 100 by 100 block area and have to survive 2 minutes without getting tagged by the other player. This challenge was just as intense as the Block Shuffle challenge and made for yet another revolutionary video idea.
I need to watch these.
Finally,
These look good.
Minecraft Death Swap. The premise of this challenge is that each player is placed far away from the other. Every 5 minutes they switch locations and must try to kill the other player. The first player to kill their opponent without attacking them wins the challenge. All of these videos provided another source of viewers to his channel, with 3 of the videos getting over 15 million views. These challenges helped build the base for the second type of player versus player video on Dream's channel. Speedrunner versus.
Yeah, Speedrunner versus the Manhunt videos.
The first Speedrunner versus challenge Dream uploaded was titled Beating Minecraft But My Friend Tries to Stop Me. In this video, Dream was attempting to speedrun Minecraft and kill the Ender Dragon before George could kill him once. If he died, George won. If he killed the dragon, he won. This idea had never been done before and did very well very fast for Dream.
That's crazy to think it had never been
Due to
done
this
before.
video's rapid success, Dream decided to make many similar videos. These included Minecraft Speedrunner vs. Assassin, Minecraft Speedrunner vs.
Oh, is
Slayer,
that why?
and even Minecraft Speedrunner vs. Full Diamond Juggernaut. This style of video became what Dream was known for, and so Dream continued to make them.
The replacing of lava.
Everyone expected these types of videos to continue to be the selling point of Dream's channel, but what they morphed into, no one could have seen coming.
Yeah, Manhunt.
The result of these videos
Manhunt.
was much, much bigger than anyone expected, making every other viral video he had look like nothing,
It's crazy though
resulting
that
in a
like
change
almost
seen
every
across
video was
all of
viral.
Minecraft and bringing millions back to the game, solidifying Dream as one of the smartest and most skilled players to ever play the game, and
That's
growing his channel to
insane.
12 million subs in a matter of months. This was Minecraft Manhunt.
Bro, reacting to all those Minecraft Manhunt videos were so fun.
Sadly, that's it for part 1.
Oh, of
Make
course
sure to
that's where part one
subscribe with
ends.
notifications on so you can know right when part 2 gets released.
Good news, we have part 2, but I just want to talk about that growth for a little bit right before we hop into part 2.
Part 2
Yeah, part 2. That's right.
today.
Hey, hey. All right. But that is crazy. I did not know. I knew that Dream like grew quickly because I had never heard of him when I started watching this channel and looking at his videos. He hadn't been uploading for very long, but that is insane. Well, he did the research for it, but almost every video hit instantly and got him 40,000 subscribers in 2 weeks. Which is insane. Like, I've been able to gain, like, maybe 100 subscribers in 2 weeks. But 40,000. That blows my mind. That blows my mind. That is so cool. But let's just dive straight into part 2. I want to see this.
Today, I will be telling part 2 of The Legend of Dream.
I'm
If
hyped.
you haven't seen part 1 yet, make sure to go check it out as it
Okay.
explains everything you need to know
Okay, I'll go
going
check it
into
out.
this
Hold on.
video.
I'm just kidding.
Also, 97% of people who watch my videos are not subscribed,
Hey,
so
he
if you
gained a
enjoy the
percentage.
videos at all, make sure to subscribe as it will make my day. Thank you.
To make my day.
Anyway, I present to you part 2 of The Legend of Dream.
We're going to get a lot more of the stuff that I know
December
about now.
26th, 2019. A day that would redefine Dream's channel. It was the day of the first ever Minecraft Manhunt. This first video was titled Beating Minecraft but my friend tries to stop me. If you're not familiar with the rules of Minecraft Manhunt,
Oh, believe
it's
me, I
pretty
am.
simple. One player attempts to beat Minecraft while one or more hunters try to kill them. These hunters have
Those
infinite
videos are always
lives
so
and their
great.
only goal is to kill the speedrunner. If the speedrunner is able to kill the Ender Dragon before dying once to the hunters, they win. But if the hunters kill them once, the speedrunner loses. Because this was the first time Dream and George had ever done a manhunt, neither of them really had a clear idea of what they were doing, and it showed in some of the decisions they made. To start off the
Yeah.
video, Dream ran off before George even realized. This allowed Dream to craft a wood sword and kill George with no problems at all. Because of this,
I mean, the
Dream got
hunter's
away within
George.
30 seconds of the manhunt,
Can it really... I'm
which
sorry,
is
George.
something we never see today. Another mistake George made throughout the manhunt was constantly telling Dream where he was. This gave Dream plenty of time to prepare for battle and took away the element of surprise.
Yeah, no.
Despite his
Again,
loss, the video did
George.
amazing, pulling in over 7.5 million views to this day, and was the
Wow.
first video in what would be the most successful Minecraft series ever. But why did this series do so well? What made Minecraft Manhunt the most viewed Minecraft series on YouTube? Well, the audience didn't know it yet, but Dream did. This series had potential.
You
Lots
know,
of it.
You know how, like,
And this video was
intensely
only the tip.
Dream was
of the
watching
iceberg.
every second of these videos to make sure it was good.
5 days later, Dream uploaded his sequel to the first Manhunt. This video went much, much smoother for Dream. He was able to escape George off the start by punching him into a cobweb.
Smart.
And throughout the rest of the video, it seemed almost as if George was the one being hunted.
That's about
After
right
finding
for
his
George.
way into the stronghold,
Again,
Dream
I'm sorry,
seeked to kill
George.
George to send him thousands of blocks back to spawn. What resulted was an intense chase lasting several minutes that resulted in George's death.
Well, yeah.
Because Dream had not gotten all the pearls he needed to complete the portal, he searched for Endermen, in the
I feel like
process
this is
enchanting
spoiling me for
many
these
of his
videos,
tools
but-
and weapons. Then, he entered the end. Dream had now made it considerably farther than his first attempt and was mere minutes away
he
from
lost the
winning
first attempt.
his first manhunt. But George was close on his tail. With full iron armor and ready to fight, George... well...
Yeah. Yeah.
Because he placed a bed outside the portal,
That's about
George
right.
quickly found his stuff and this time was ready to kill Dream. Or maybe not. Anyway, George came back yet again, and this time he had a plan. He was going to try and kill the dragon before
die.
Dream. Oh, come on! And with this, Dream won his very first manhunt.
That's good comedic writing there.
Dream continued making variations of the manhunt style, including videos such as Minecraft Speedrunner vs. Assassin, even featuring the creator of Minecraft, Notch, for one of these videos.
Wait, what?
Minecraft Speedrunner vs. Full Diamond Juggernaut, and even a Minecraft manhunt with Dream as the hunter.
Oh, that's...
Believe it or
I'm
not,
sorry, George.
this manhunt came down to the end. George had found the stronghold, but Dream was hot on his trail. Dream dug down and began chasing George, stopping only to set his bed spawn in the stronghold.
I feel
After
so
a
bad
few
for
minutes,
George.
escaped to the surface. Dream followed close behind and the chase continued.
How does he have
Narrowly
a chance to
escaping
dive
with
the
the boat,
sword?
George was able to loop back around to his entrance into the stronghold. Dream, still close behind, mined down and followed... Why?
Oh.
Why does this always happen? Literally every single time! George entered the end, and all hope was lost for Dream. For with his death, he lost all of his stuff, as well as his chances at winning. Why do I even do this anymore? Finally, Dream and George met for one final manhunt. This would decide who truly won,
George
as
is...
both George and Dream
George.
had won one manhunt each.
That's about all I have to say.
Little did they know, the ending would be the most important of the entire series. This manhunt was the first to include traps. The first trap Dream set was with his nether portal. After making the portal, he entered so George would see him get the achievement. Knowing George would do anything he could to get to the portal before Dream left, Dream immediately returned to the overworld and hid in the village. The second George arrived at the portal, he jumped out of hiding and killed him.
Oh, man.
Sending George back to square
Poor
one
George.
and buying himself lots of time.
I feel like I'm going to be saying poor George a lot.
The second trap was set at the stronghold. After killing George, Dream entered the stronghold and built a lava trap in the portal room. He sat and waited for George to dig down to him, and as soon as he did, Dream killed him yet again. And after gathering a few more ender pearls, he entered the end. But this time, George was fully prepared.
Oh, wow.
What resulted was the most epic battle to this point in the series. The two fought
And George
as
has
Dream
strength on
slowly
his side.
drained the health of the dragon. With each swing of the sword, he inched closer to victory until...
No! Yes! Yes! No, 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 no! 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 No, 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 no!
That actually is insanely close.
Yes! Yes!
That was...
Yes! Oh
That
my
was
God.
crazy.
No, no, no. You didn't even go through the portal. You didn't go through the portal.
Dream won. Or did he? George claimed that since Dream didn't enter the portal after killing the dragon, the win didn't count. While Dream
I feel like they
argued that
changed that
simply
rule.
killing the dragon counted as a win. This debate resulted in what would be the most important rule clarification in the series.
Yeah.
To win a manhunt, the speedrunner must kill the dragon, but is not required to enter the portal afterwards.
Right.
By this logic, the win goes to Dream, and along with it, the series win against George.
I mean, he was against
In the
George,
early days of
so-
Minecraft Manhunt, Dream was good, but nothing compared to what he is today.
Well, yeah.
Why? What happened in between now and then that made him so much better? The answer is simpler than you may think. There's a time in between the early and later days of Manhunt. A time that forever changed how Dream played the game and improving his skill to levels he could never have imagined.
Speedrunning?
This was
Yeah.
the age of speedrunning. In early March 2020, Dream began to grind constantly for a new type of video he wanted to do. What made this idea different, however, was the sheer difficulty of actually doing it. Dream was
Speedrunning
attempting to
Minecraft is
break
hard
the
enough.
Minecraft 1.14
Me and my friend used to
random
stream that.
seed speedrun world record. At the time, the record was held by popular Minecraft streamer Illumina HD and stood at 32 minutes 37 seconds.
Wow.
Dream's plan was to beat this record, taking Illumina's spot at number 1. According to Dream, he spent 2 weeks straight grinding speedruns trying to get the one that would beat Illumina. And on March 15th,
He had to have been recording the
finally
entire time,
did.
too.
the run started off very well for Dream, as he found 2 desert temples right next to spawn.
Well, yeah,
The first
that's
temple
good.
proved very useful to Dream as it gave him 12 iron ingots. Dream stated directly after that this was about as good of a start as you could possibly hope for. Next,
Although
he
it did
crafted
take a
flint and
minute to,
steel
like-
and used it to efficiently
like-
gather cooked food.
Loot all that.
On his way to the second temple, Dream noticed a lava pool nearby which could be used to create a nether portal. The second temple wasn't very useful to Dream other than providing him with a few gold ingots and 2 golden apples.
Yeah, you can use that to trade.
After exiting
Actually,
the
what
second
what
temple,
version is he playing?
Dream uses the nearby lava pool to build a nether portal and enter, all within the first 5 minutes of the run.
Wow.
After mining a few blocks in
Impressive.
the nether, Dream noticed a nether fortress with a double spawner right below him.
What?
This
No,
was
that
huge
that's insane.
and allowed
luck.
him to leave the nether
I've
after
never
only
gotten
8.5
that lucky on a
minutes
speedrun.
despite a very close call. All he needed now was ender pearls. Because he had gotten gold from the temple and there was a forest directly next to the village he was in, Dream was able to quickly mine wood and use trading techniques to gather all 12 ender pearls from a villager along with an extra.
That's insane.
Armed with 13 eyes of ender, Dream began his search for the stronghold.
Oh, but that's dangerous though. One
At
could
this
break.
point, he was 22 minutes into the run and knew he had a chance to break the record. Within 5 minutes, he had located the stronghold and dug straight into the portal room, entering the end with almost 5 minutes to spare. After some trouble with the crystals and a few close calls, Dream managed to kill the dragon, beating Illumina's record by 16 seconds and giving Dream
Wow.
the world record. This video did amazing for Dream, holding over
Awesome.
9 million views today and was one of the reasons Minecraft speedrunning is so popular today. However, Illumina was not ready to accept defeat.
Oh, I can imagine.
And just 1 week after Dream took his record, he stole it right back with an astounding time of 27 minutes.
Oh, those are
26
minutes. I thought those were seconds. I thought I got the
The
nether
main
at
difference
6
with
seconds.
Illumina's run was the use of an acacia village and TNT to gather all the wood required to trade, rather than mining it all by hand. This took Dream 8 minutes when chopping wood, but only took Illumina 3 by blowing up the village houses
Smart.
and gathering the dropped wood. Combine that with greater efficiency throughout the run, and you have yourself a new world record. And yet, despite it taking Dream nearly
I
2
feel like he
weeks to
beat
get
it
the
again,
last world
like,
record,
instantly.
it took him only 2 days
Yeah.
to break it again. This run was very similar to Illumina's, getting lucky with the nether spawn and utilizing village strats to trade quicker. The main time save came when searching for
Well, I
the
guess
portal.
it's like lucky, but
Dream and Illumina
he's like
had
grinding
blown
like
their first
every.
eye at nearly the
Yeah.
same time, but Dream had found the stronghold almost a minute sooner. Dream was also faster to find the portal room, saving yet another 30 seconds. This meant that although Dream was 45 seconds slower than Illumina to kill the dragon, he was still
Yeah, he
able
still
to
had
claim
time.
the world record.
26
Dream's new record
minutes.
stood for a few weeks, but was then taken down by Illumina once again.
25? Oh, no,
Over the next
26.
month or
Okay.
so, Dream would take a break from speedrunning to focus on his rapidly growing channel. Then, all of a
that's fair.
sudden, he returned with yet another world record.
Of course.
Over the month he took off, the record had been lowered to 22 minutes and 23 seconds by another respected speedrunner in the community, Real Benex.
Wow.
This record was far from his previous one, being over 4 minutes faster.
That's crazy.
It would take a lot for Dream to beat it, but on June 10th, Dream uploaded this.
Nice little montage music.
He had beaten Benex's record by 20 seconds and was once
Wow.
again the world record holder. Today, that run stands in 5th place, and the world record is just over a minute faster.
Oh,
All in
wow.
all, Dream more than
That's
proved
incredible.
himself
I
to
don't
be
think
a
I
capable
ever got that
speedrunner, and across the
Me and my
weeks
friend got
of
like
grinding
30
had gotten
minutes, I think, was our
incredibly good
fastest
at the
time.
game. This really pushed his skill to the next level and would change the dynamic of his videos forever. As the number of hunters increases in Minecraft Manhunt, something interesting happens.
Dream gets
A
better.
strange new dynamic between the hunters and Dream arises. Suddenly, every word matters, every decision counts, and every advantage must be taken.
True. 'Cause you're
Dream no
fighting more and more
longer has
people.
room for error. He must be nearly perfect. This is where his speedrunning experience really comes into play.
Yeah.
After weeks of nearly 12-hour days, Dream has beating Minecraft down to a science. The Dream from the first Manhunts
Yeah,
is
no, I
now
can
gone.
imagine like they go in to
And in
record
his
the next
place
Manhunt,
lies the Dream
and he's
we
just
know
like
today.
leagues better all
A
of a sudden.
true speedrunner. This dramatic increase in skill is what allowed him to double the difficulty of Minecraft Manhunt by adding another hunter.
And still win.
Double the stakes, double the difficulty, and yet double the reward. Dream uploaded Minecraft Speedrunner vs. 2
Bruh,
Hunters
it's
on
insane how
April
good at
19th,
Minecraft he is.
2020. And with this, he could no longer just rely on his PvP skill to win in fights. He now had to create his own advantages through tricking the hunters. He began this right away, asking George and Sapnap if they wanted to check the seed to make sure it was good, only to run off and get a few second head start.
Classic.
One dolphin later and
The
Dream
classic
was
move.
off. His next trap he set once again involved him entering and immediately leaving the nether. After building his
It
portal,
gets him every
Dream
time.
dug multiple pathways leading away from his portal and placed a lava trap under where George was digging. After George fell in the lava, he ran away to regen. Meanwhile, Dream and Sapnap
Oh
fought.
yeah.
Because of
I'm
his
trying to
diamond
remember this.
sword, Dream had the advantage and won the fight. George burned to death, and just like that,
Yeah.
the two had nothing, and Dream was into the nether. However, as Dream was getting ready to leave the nether, George was camping the portal.
Very
Dream was
sneaky,
confident in his
George.
ability to kill George, as he had a diamond sword while George only had an iron one. But George got a quick combo on Dream, so he had to run. After realizing
Yeah, no,
he
I'm
had reached
familiar
a
with a lot
dead
of this
end,
now.
he jumped off the cliff, ender pearled back to the portal, and escaped. Although
Genius.
Sapnap was waiting for him on the other side, Dream used one of the pathways he created to run away, escaping the hunters yet again and beginning his
weasel
search
his
for
way
the
out of the
stronghold.
rock too.
After an intense fight at the stronghold, Dream entered the end, his newfound skill shining through as he rushed to slay the dragon. As he finished off the
Evidence
last
he
of the
gave me
end
so good at
crystals,
writing.
the hunters awaited him at the bottom of the tower. This would be the final battle. 2 hunters and 1 dragon versus Dream. What resulted was a long and epic battle in the end. A combination of running, fighting, and killing that finally concluded in one final chase. As Dream neared the edge of a cliff, the 2 hunters cut him off. It seemed that all hope was lost.
But then,
They hit him off the edge and cut off his water. With nothing to save him, Dream fell to his inevitable doom. Until a miracle happened.
Until George died.
George had accidentally killed Sapnap, and
Oh, wait.
Sapnap's
Oh,
ender
I read
pearls
that
fell
wrong.
off the side of the map directly into the hands of Dream. He had been
What
saved.
are the odds? Like,
Shocked and confused,
what are the odds?
George pursued him and was eventually killed by Dream, who lived on one heart. And that
That's
is how
insane.
Dream won his first manhunt with multiple hunters. Over the next few weeks, Dream began to experience a completely new level of growth on his channel
Oh, yeah.
as his Minecraft Manhunt series, led by his newest edition, truly began to gain traction. Because of this newfound success, Dream knew he had to ramp up the intensity of the manhunts even more. And what
Versus
better way to
3
do this
hunters.
than to add another hunter? On May 13th, just under a month after his 2 hunters video, Dream uploaded Minecraft Speedrunner versus 3 hunters. This took things to a whole new level yet again, as Dream had to
Dream's
rely
skill
almost
is just
exclusively
unmatched.
on creative
Besides
traps to
Technoblade,
kill the
obviously.
hunters, since there was no chance of winning a 3v1. At the start of the challenge, the hunters were completely unprepared yet again, with Bad being AFK waiting for an intro.
Oh my gosh.
Before they caught up, Dream was able to grab 2 pieces
Bro,
of wood.
it's so funny to revisit
Because
these
there was
videos.
no way he
Been
could
like
win a
2 months since I
3v1
watched
fight, Dream had to be creative. And that he was. While running, he spotted a ravine with a pool of water at the bottom and jumped in, immediately
Just
covering
the
the
instant
pool
jump.
with blocks and causing all 3 hunters to die of fall damage. This was his first trap of the video and bought him some time to escape. Following this first encounter, the group was very disorganized. Therefore, Dream was able to single off and kill them many times until he entered the Nether. Here, Dream executed his next trap, a bed bomb. His plan was to hide in a room next to his Nether portal and wait for the hunters to enter. He would then proceed to blow them all up using a bed. This plan worked flawlessly and set the hunters back yet again. Dream's next plan was to use all the time he bought in the Nether to brew potions of strength to even the playing field. This plan
Honestly,
also
though,
worked
like he would
perfectly,
need
as
it.
Dream was able to kill both George and Sapnap in a matter of seconds. At this point, things were looking great for Dream.
Yeah.
But then something happened that Dream didn't expect at all. This time, the hunters would not get outplayed. He would.
Oh, we're looking for
For
some
some
mine.
mine.
We're
Oh
looking
my
for
God,
some
of course.
mine.
You just
looking
narrate
for
literally
some
everything
iron.
you do, don't you?
I do.
Dude, my inventory is so full
looking for
that
iron.
I had to have a chest in the Nether with stuff from my.
What?
That was really good.
The hunters had completely tricked Dream and it nearly killed him. From this point on, Minecraft Manhunt became much more than mere friends playing a Minecraft challenge for a
Then
YouTube
it became
video.
deception.
It grew into a constant psychological chess game with no breaks and mind games on top of mind games. All in
That
an attempt
invisible
to
play,
catch
the
their
one they're showing
opponent
right
off
now,
guard.
that one was so good.
And this was just the beginning.
'Cause it
As
doesn't show
little
name
did Dream
tags.
know, the hunters had planned a trap so good
This one is very
that
good
this
as
time,
well.
there would be no escape. Dream utilized invisibility potions to sneak into the portal room. Here he completed the end portal, trapping Bad inside.
Bye
As
bad.
George and Sapnap chased Dream through a ravine, Bad set up a trap that would win the hunters the challenge. And as Dream entered the portal, this happened.
What? No!
Please, please.
I feel like there was a way he could have gotten out of that.
No!
But still a really good play by the hunters.
This manhunt was a wake-up call for Dream. He quickly learned that he wasn't the only one thinking of traps and playing mind games. This
It
was a
was
two-sided
on.
fight, and would only get more intense.
4 hunters.
This time, the video blew up even more than the 2 hunters video, pulling in over 35 million views to this day,
That's
quickly
crazy.
becoming the most successful video on his channel at the time. Because of this, Dream knew he had to call for a rematch. And that's exactly what he did. On May 28th, Dream uploaded Minecraft Speedrunner vs 3 Hunters Rematch. And this time, both sides have put together plans to outplay the other. Dream started this right away by faking not being ready and running off.
Literally every
This
time.
gave him a huge head start. Despite this, he was only able to grab 4 logs before the group caught up to him.
I mean, that's the 4 more logs
This
than he would
time,
have had.
the Hunters were much more organized and managed to get him to 1 heart before he towered into a tree. He was trapped. Or so they thought. Dream gathered
Dream
wood
is
from the
never
tree,
trapped.
bridged over a pool of water, and jumped in, allowing him to escape yet again. After a long chase, the Hunters decided to regroup and prepare for the next battle.
And George dies.
Throughout the Manhunt, the Hunters' main plan was to stick together, as not doing that nearly lost them the last one. This forced Dream to constantly run and gave him little chance to fight back.
Yeah, no, I remember this one. They
Dream's
were
next
all on
plan
him.
came in the Nether. He once again decided to brew potions, but this time he made potions of fire resistance. Little did he know,
Very smart.
these would end up saving his life in a matter of minutes. As he was smelting, the Hunters found him,
Just the,
and after an
uh-oh.
intense chase, they cornered him on a cliff. With nowhere to go, Dream jumped off the cliff, drank his fire resistance potion, and survived. With this,
like
he
the
was
fact that
able
he had
to exit
seconds.
the Nether, and
If
once
he had been
again, the
drinking that
Hunters
one more
regrouped
second.
to prepare for the final battle. But they had a plan. All 4 of them entered the stronghold at the same time, but the Hunters found the portal room first.
That happens a lot.
They
in
then
Manhunt
proceeded to
videos.
cover the whole portal in obsidian, making it impossible to enter without killing all 3 of the Hunters, as they would all be camping the portal. But Dream had another idea.
Of course it did.
He would go to the second stronghold.
Yeah, no, but that,
If you
that
don't
that's
know,
another big
every
brain
Minecraft
play.
world can have up to 128 strongholds,
I did not
with
know
a
that.
few of them being located somewhat
makes
close
sense,
to
though.
spawn. Dream decided that even though it would take a while, it would be safer to find a second stronghold rather than attempting to kill all 3 Hunters.
Yeah.
So, that's what he did. As Dream found the stronghold and entered the end, the Hunters were nowhere in sight. Dream managed to take out most of the dragon's health before the Hunters made it to the end,
Yeah, 'cause they had to
but
mine
he
the obsidian.
quickly realized the last bit of damage would be the hardest to get. With the dragon
Yeah.
about to die, the Hunters pulled out their last trick: strength potions.
Ooh.
With this,
Slow
Dream
health.
was 2-shot with an iron sword, and he knew if he wanted to win, he had to do something quick. Then, with everything on the line, this happened.
Most risky bow shot in the game.
Dream had won against 3 Hunters.
Barely.
At this point, Dream was experiencing growth he had never seen before, and many
That's
of
a
his
crazy
amazing
sentence,
plays
seeing as the
went
growth that he's
viral.
already had.
This level of intensity and competition had truly never been seen before in a Minecraft series. Many people saw his quick thinking and clutch plays as unmatched by any other player.
Except for
The
what?
conversation arose of who the best Minecraft player was, and many considered that player to be Dream. To clarify, this was only considering larger creators and was heavily centered around competitions such as PvP, speedrunning, or events, and for the sake of this video, that is our definition of best Minecraft player.
Okay.
So please don't try to fight me in the comments. Please. While
I
Dream was
respect that.
widely considered to be the best, there was one other player
Yeah,
who
here he
challenged
is.
this position. A player unlike anyone else in the community. He goes by many names, is known for many things,
Potato War.
but all of these paths lead back to one man. Technoblade.
Dun, dun,
After
dun.
dominating the large creator Minecraft tournament Minecraft Monday in late 2019, the name Technoblade induced fear into the minds of anyone who crossed him.
I saw this one clip of
He
like
was
someone who
known for
accidentally
being
found
virtually
Technoblade on the Pewdiepie
unbeatable.
server.
People
It's really
treated
funny.
him as a god, and from the sheer number of accomplishments he's managed to gather, that's not much of an exaggeration. Unlike Dream, who had grown off crazy challenges and genius ideas, Techno grew off of one thing and one thing only.
Not
His
dying.
Although many people knew Dream was great at the game, others pointed out that he had only really played against his friends. To these people in the community, he still had something to prove. If he wanted to be the best, he had to take down Techno.
It's gonna be cool to see this like from Dream's point of view.
Dream's first
saw the
time
tech-
playing
the
against
Technoblade
Techno
video.
was actually on Techno's home field, Minecraft Monday. Dream joined Minecraft Monday in week 9 and teamed with Bad Boy Halo. Together, they managed to get 4th place, beating Techno's
bad.
team by 5 points.
Wow.
However, Techno did completely carry his teammate, getting over 900 out of their 1,300
Yeah.
points and taking 1st place on the individual leaderboards.
That's about right.
He was still the best, and Dream knew there was plenty of work to do if he wanted to beat Techno. Dream knew that beating Techno in Minecraft Monday would be very difficult, and his early dominance would overshadow any success Dream managed to have. So he decided to focus on a
There's that
different
shot
event.
again.
One where the
criticism,
style of
but-
games was a better fit for his playstyle. Something new and popular that would
Minecraft
allow Dream to
Championships.
beat Techno in front of a crowd. The perfect opportunity arose just a few months later and would grow to be the biggest Minecraft tournament today. This was the beginning of Minecraft Championship.
Yeah, no,
Dream joined
I'm
Minecraft
definitely watching
Championship
the one
on
that's
their
coming out this
6th
month.
event,
I'm so excited for
and
it.
he made it all
Or
about
not this
Techno.
month. Technically next month.
Hoping that creating this rivalry and winning would prove his skill even more. And as the tournament began, things were looking good. Really good. In the early stages of the game, Dream's team dominated, holding 1st place all the way through Game 5.
Nice.
Meanwhile, Techno's team struggled. After many below average performances in the first 4 rounds and a great round 5, Techno's team stood in 4th. At this point, things were looking amazing for Dream,
Hi, Tommy.
as his team was not only beating Techno, but everyone else as well. However,
That's gotta
despite
feel
their
good.
early dominance, their lead would disappear at the hands of one game: Build Mart. Throughout Build Mart, Dream's team struggled, getting 9th place out of 10 teams.
Yikes.
Bad organization was their main downfall, as they relied on George, who's literally colorblind, to get colored blocks.
Oh my
What is this?
gosh.
I'm colorblind. This is not fair.
Are you actually colorblind? Oh no.
I didn't get glazed terracotta.
Okay, I can get it. What color is it?
I don't know.
Nice.
What
I
color
don't
is
know.
it?
What color is glazed terracotta maps? Tell Dream. Orange.
Blue,
Orange.
yellow, pink, and orange and blue.
What is it? Orange,
shield.
blue. Okay, I think if I, it's like it looks like it's like orange, blue, and white. It's like a fish, sort of.
It's not fair. I'm colorblind. It's not fair.
Finish
No, I'm colorblind. It's not fair.
Lime.
Come on,
Yeah,
George,
no.
you got it.
They should not have sent George to
Is this one lime?
get
Lime, I have
blocks.
lime. How much?
We are not builders.
This performance dropped them all the way down to 3rd place,
Yikes.
1,500 points behind 1st. Going into Sands of Time, the Llamas needed to gain
I'm still confused how this
1,200
game
points
works.
on 2nd place to make
They
it
just
to
have to
Dodgeball.
collect like coins.
This would be difficult, but not impossible. After a solid performance in Sands of Time and an extremely low score from the 2nd place Blue Bats,
Oh,
it all
yikes.
came down to the final game. Foot race. Dream and Techno were close for most of the round, but Dream managed to pull ahead towards the end, beating Techno by 1 spot.
Nice.
The rest of the team did good, but in the end, it wasn't enough to get them into Dodgeball. That being said, Dream did accomplish exactly what he set out to do,
Beat Technoblade.
achieving 3rd on the individual leaderboards, while Techno landed 9th. This would be the only video Dream would upload on Minecraft Championship and would serve as a catalyst for the events that followed.
Oh, he didn't upload any more videos of that?
Minecraft Championship 7. 1 month
I
after
assume
their
he still,
first battle,
he still streamed it, obviously.
Dream and Techno returned for round 2. But this time, things would go the other way. Techno's team of himself, Wilbursoot, Filza, and CPK would narrowly take the number 2 spot after Game 8, securing a chance to win it all in Dodgeball. An average team performance across all 8 games resulted in Dream's team finishing in 4th place. This time, he would watch from the sidelines as his rival went for gold.
That must
But
hurt.
this would not be a day of celebration for Techno either, as in the final round of Dodgeball,
You know, I've
he
seen
was
this
taken
this
out
match
right
a
away.
lot of times.
leaving the game in the hands of his teammates.
It's like a TV show where you take a
This
step back and look at a side
is what
character
happened.
and see them being there the whole
Keep
time.
the arrow. Nice,
Yes,
nice,
go on.
nice play,
Come on,
nice
come on,
play.
come on, come on.
He's getting it to Wilbur.
Grab the arrow, grab the
No,
arrow.
no.
No, okay, come on,
Dude,
come on,
H-Bomb's
come on,
got this.
come on.
H-Bomb's got this. H-Bomb's got this.
Come on!
They're gonna choke it. They're gonna choke it.
No, they're gonna do that.
They're not.
Yeah, no, because I've seen this from Phil's perspective and Techno's perspective.
That is like impossible. When you have 2 people aiming the arrows.
Come on, buddy!
Yeah, they're stressing out. He's gonna get it. I believe.
Yes! Come on!
Yeah, no, that clutch.
What? The choke! The choke! The choke!
Once again, neither Dream nor Techno had won. But then something completely unexpected happened.
They were teamed
Dream
together.
would have to wait to get his sweet victory over Techno, because for the next Minecraft Championship,
Yeah.
they would be teamed.
Again, like he said in the last video, how did they let that happen?
Going into Minecraft Championship 8, Dream and Techno's team were the obvious favorites, holding 2 of some of the best players to play the game.
Yeah.
All the pressure was on them to win. Going into the first game, they knew this, and yet it didn't matter. Dream was not only able to get
I wish
first
I
in
could do
parkour,
parkour. I said this
but
before.
was also the
but I wish I
only
could.
one to finish the course.
What?
In Parkour Warrior, you get 10 minutes to get as far as you can into the course. Dream finished in 6.
What?
After game 1, their team was well in first place.
Yeah.
For the next 3 games, they would keep that spot. After the Cyan Creepers took first place by getting over 4,500 points in Skyblockle, Dream and Techno remained comfortably in second. Round 6, however, did not go so great. The Aqua Axolotls had managed to get nearly
I still don't see how
5,500
bingo
points,
works.
catapulting them to the first place position.
I know how bingo is
If
played,
Dream and
but
Techno
I don't see
wanted
how
to
it
win,
would work in this setting.
They had to come back. And they had 2 games to do it. Next up was big sales at Buildmart. Techno and Dream had
Why
strategized
is
on
that
how
a
to
long
win this
title?
game before the event and ended up getting second most points of any team, moving them into second place. All they had
Still
to do
3,000
was defend their
behind?
spot,
Wow.
and they would have a chance
First
to win
place
the
is
tournament.
insane.
Game 8 was Sands of Time. After a death from Dream, the rest of the team exited the dungeon and prayed that it would be enough. And it was. Here was Dodgeball.
Barely. Third place was right there.
As Techno
Down
watched
to
from
the
the
wire.
sidelines, Dream had his chance to prove himself and win Minecraft Championship. It all came down to this. Dream had pulled through and won
Yep.
the Team Minecraft Championship. This win reinforced the pure skill of Dream and Techno and showed everyone once again how good they really were. But Dream still hadn't set out what he swore to do. He hadn't beaten Techno.
Yeah.
The opportunity to do this in Minecraft Championship was now gone. as any win over the Blade from then on would be overshadowed by the fact that Dream hadn't won once until Techno was on his team.
Yikes.
This only left one option. One way to directly
A
prove who
duel
was
for
better.
$100,000.
Dream knew they had to 1v1. And lucky for him, he knew a guy.
You know, just happened to know Mr.
While
Beast.
Dream was playing in Minecraft Championship, his Minecraft Manhunt series began to explode. While continuing his
crazy that he
Hunters
can still
series,
say that. Like,
he
it
began
continues to
experiencing the
explode.
fastest growth he has ever seen on his channel. His clips going viral. Every YouTuber on the platform trying to replicate his success.
Oh, yeah.
He was taking over. It seemed that just as you thought the Manhunts couldn't get any better,
They did.
they did.
Yeah.
And what resulted
That's something
from
I
this
loved about Manhunt.
was some
is
of
that
the
it
most
always got
intense
better.
Minecraft content found on YouTube. Once again, this was Minecraft Manhunt.
You know, that's what I love about Minecraft
Mind
Manhunt.
games. As Minecraft Manhunt moved forward, it was no longer about skill. Of course, skill played a part, but skill doesn't win a 3v1 against good players.
True.
It became about mind games. Bluffing, trapping, lying, all became second nature to the members of the Dream Team.
That doesn't sound like a good
Every
thing.
word must be considered, every step must be calculated, and every plan concealed behind a wall of lies. This
Quite literally
was the
for
new
Dream.
Manhunt, and from here on out, it would never go back. Dream posted the finale of Minecraft Speedrunner vs 3 Hunters on June 18th, 2020. But it wouldn't be the last. There would end up being one more before the real finale. This is what happened in those 2 manhunts.
I'm glad he's showing us these clips because I need a refresher. Oh, it's this one. Okay. Yeah, no, I remember these. Like, these are the thumbnail plays right here.
August 7th, the grand finale. Dream's most viewed video on his channel and one of
thing I
the
don't like
most
about
difficult
Manhunts is their
manhunts
thumbnails. They're
he's
a
ever
bit,
done.
like, repetitive.
The culmination of the previous 4 manhunts leading up to this. This was it. Dream had won twice, and the Hunters had won twice. Whoever won this, won it all. And both sides
Dun,
were the
dun,
most ready
dun.
they've ever been. At the start, there was no tricking the Hunters.
Yeah, no, they
The
were
second
ready.
he ran off, they followed right behind him. As Dream mined hay bales at a nearby village,
He's getting
the
them, he's
Hunters
getting them
looted
all.
blacksmith chests, getting plenty of iron armor and weapons. Dream had nothing.
Oh,
He kept running until he found a mountain. Using his hay bales, he jumped off the mountain, surviving and buying him enough time to make plenty of bread.
yeah, no.
With
How
this,
do you, like,
he
I
was
guess
able to
from
run from the
speedrunning, but how do you
Hunters
know
until
that's
escaping
possible?
through a small sea cave. Soon, he found diamonds. But the Hunters managed to reach him right as he was about to mine them.
Yeah.
He managed to escape, but not before the Hunters found even more diamonds.
Yikes.
As Dream entered the Nether, the 3 began enchanting. This put Dream at an even bigger disadvantage and pretty much guaranteed he would have to outplay them. As he entered the Nether Fortress, he quickly realized that the Hunters had already broken both of the blaze spawners.
That sucks.
This delayed Dream significantly as he would have to get all the blaze rods from naturally spawning blazes. However, this problem was solved with the chase. Dream managed to kill George, who had just enough blaze rods to give Dream all he needed.
Of course it's George.
After
Like,
using
no
an ender
offense
pearl
George,
to
but
escape,
of course.
it was an all-out race to the portal. Because Dream had managed to gather an insane amount of pearls, he was able to beat Sapnap and Bad there by teleporting. As Dream searched for the stronghold, an intense chase broke out, resulting in another genius play by Dream and him later escaping in a boat.
This
And
wasn't
with
the
this,
stasis
the
tank.
end
No, that was
drew
later
near.
on.
As Dream was preparing for the final battle, the hunters found the stronghold. This was nothing out of the ordinary, as they had used the same strategy multiple times to try to prevent Dream from entering the end. But what they did next shocked everyone. They didn't camp the portal. No. They went through it. This
Dun,
left
dun,
Dream
dun.
defeated. He knew just as well as everyone watching that the second he stepped through the portal, he would be attacked from all angles, unable to escape whatever trap they had planned for him. All he could do
Oh
was
wait, this is
think.
the TNT one where he sends
Think
it to
about
the
how
portal.
well he'd done before. Think about the end of it all. Think about where things had gone wrong. And think of a plan. He had a plan. One all-or-nothing shot at victory. The trick to top all. A final Hail Mary. All he
TNT.
needed was a bit of time. Something he had no lack of in the final moments of
Oh
this
yeah,
man.
because they couldn't get back.
As he gathered the materials required to pull it off, his mind couldn't help but wonder. What are the chances it actually works? What trap had the hunters built that was so difficult to escape? How would the story end? And as he entered the stronghold and found the portal room, the moment of truth drew near.
There are 6.96969 billion.
Hey.
And only one of them do I win.
Like the odds are in our favor then.
Dun dun dun. Checks the
You
inventory.
just come in.
You're taking your time, Dream.
I am
Really
definitely
are.
taking my time.
There's no helping it. You will die.
What?
What? What? Run! George! No! Ah!
That sucks.
Yes!
It says lol.
What just happened?
Yes!
Forgot about that.
Oh my god!
What was that?
That worked!
What worked?
Yes! No way!
How did he know to do that?
Again, he had beating Minecraft down to a math.
Were you guys recording? Were any of you recording?
And that is how 50 million people witnessed one of the greatest
That's
moments
insane
in
amount of
Manhunt
views.
history. This chapter of Dream's legend drew to a close, and this story had a happy ending.
Until
That being said, not every story has a happy ending for Dream. The rivalry between Dream and Techno was not over yet. Neither player had shown complete dominance in
Hey,
Minecraft
Tommy.
Championship, and so the debate over who was better continued. However, it wasn't just Dream that saw an opportunity with this rivalry, as the god of YouTube, Mr. Beast, had just started a gaming channel. Becoming good friends with Dream and knowing Techno from the days of Minecraft Monday, Mr. Beast had an idea. To fuel the rivalry even more and crown a victor once and for all, he would propose
I like
a
how
duel
like, the main
between
thing was to
Techno
fuel a
and Dream
rivalry.
for $100,000. For Dream, this was exactly what he needed to prove his dominance of Minecraft in front of an even wider audience. And within
That's
weeks
true,
of this
with Mr.
idea
Beast's
being
audience.
made public, the rules and date of the duel were set. This would be happening, and the community went crazy.
Yeah.
It seemed everyone was speculating about who would win the fight. Both Techno and Dream trained until the day of the duel.
Hi, Tommy.
August 27th. Months of fighting, ups and downs, led to this moment. All would be put on the line, and within mere hours,
You know, if I
The
was here,
winner
I would definitely be.
would be
I
found.
definitely would have been cheering for Technoblade. Like
Dream's
hindsight,
strategy
obviously.
to win the duel was
but
to
I
win
think
specific
I would
battles
favor
early
Technoblade
on
more.
and force Techno into a position where he would crack indefinitely under the pressure. But Dream overlooked a crucial factor when making this plan.
He's fighting
Technoblade himself. Techno is no
Yeah.
ordinary opponent. In fact, he never really wanted the rivalry with Dream in the first place. At least not as much as Dream did. Because Techno's entire channel is based around him winning, losing this battle would hurt him quite a bit more than it would hurt Dream. This is why Techno was so hesitant in accepting the duel and why he trained so much for it. The stakes were high for Dream, but much higher for Techno.
He
As
could
not just
lose.
his rivalry with Dream was at stake, but his entire reputation.
Yeah.
What Dream failed to consider was that Techno was already feeling the pressure Dream intended to place on it. In fact, he faced it every time he turned on the camera. So, when the day of the duel arrived, Dream was quickly caught off guard. And after the first 4 rounds of the duel, Techno was up 3-1, even beating Dream at his own version, 1.16.
Yeah, that sucks.
Techno had completely flipped the script, taking key victories early in the game and putting all the pressure on Dream until it was too much. After round 9, Dream was down 5-4 and the best he could do was tie. Defeated, the pressure got to him, and Technoblade won the final round in Dream's version.
That sucks.
Although the two agreed to split the money, the rivalry was
Oh, wait,
over,
they did?
and this time,
I forgot if they
Dream
mentioned
was
that.
on the losing side. That being said, the two remain friends to this day,
I mean, it's
and
valid.
in
They
fact,
both were making
always
like
were.
millions, so
Even teaming up once again in a much different story.
the Dream SMP.
If you watch Minecraft, I can almost guarantee you have at least heard of the Dream SMP.
Well, I have now.
The story of the Dream SMP has grown to become a long and epic tale that is much too vast to be covered in this video. That being said, I will explain its origin. On the afternoon of April 25th, 2020, Dream and George decided to stream a regular survival world.
That is crazy.
In this stream, they played
Wait,
on a survival
Real quick, just that sentence. Dream and George just wanted to stream a survival world. That's all they wanted to do. I remember him touching this on the other Dream SMP videos, but he just started a server to play with George, and then look what it's evolved into. That's just insane. It blows my mind.
server together, exploring the, at the time, new 1.16 Nether update. Over the next few streams, they added the third member of the Dream Team,
That's so crazy looking at the
Sapnap,
landscape
to the world.
like it is.
They began building, creating a community house and animal farm as their home base.
That's
Soon
crazy.
after the server first started, It's Alyssa and Awesome Dude, two of their other close friends, joined the server. At this time, the world was just a casual survival world where the friends shared lighthearted fun together on stream. On July 4th, this dynamic changed when up-and-coming YouTuber Tommy Innit joined the SMP. Tommy's
Hello?
goal was simply to stir up
Hello?
conflict in the server, which he did successfully, being locked in their jail on his very first day.
Of course.
Tommy began a story of his own, where he and his friend Tubbo, who also joined the SMP around the same time, fought to get Tommy's prized possessions, the music discs, back from Dream. This
That's so
marked the
crazy
beginning
what that
of what
story
became
evolved
an
into as
elaborate
well.
storyline spanning many months and capturing the hearts of millions.
Yeah.
After the arrival of Tommy in it, the server really began to grow, with more and more streamers constantly joining the SMP.
Ninja?
At the same time, the server
I've
started to
missed
become
that.
increasingly popular on YouTube and Twitch. Eventually, the Dream SMP became its official name and has grown many creators' channels tremendously. The
Vic.
server has also started many new friendships and has become a breeding ground for talented content creators. But as for the storyline, well, that's for another video. Our final story in the Legend of Dream, and
Five
quite
Hunters.
possibly the craziest, is Dream's current conclusion to his Minecraft Manhunt
Oh wait,
series.
this was made before the ending. Yeah.
These next 3 manhunts would push his skill and quick thinking to their
So this was before
absolute
5
limit,
hunters.
as he would be adding a 4th hunter. No matter how good you are, a 4v1 against good players is unbelievably hard to pull off,
Yeah.
let alone beating the entire game with them trying to kill you. And yet, the struggle
it? It
for
was
mental
Ant Frost
high
was the
ground
new one, right? Yeah, 'cause
continued,
Awesome
and the
Dude was the
first
fifth
2
one.
manhunts were some of the most intense yet.
I still don't remember why George was wearing that leather hat.
Once again, the score was tied.
I love
at
the
1-1,
music that he picks too.
and it all came
Bops.
down to a finale. Quite possibly the most intense manhunt Dream has ever had, and one that would decide who won the initial series. The mind games, the plays, the intensity, everything was dialed up to 10. Here was, in my opinion, the best Minecraft manhunt.
It was
Dream
really good.
started off the game pretending to AFK, only to run off and get a short head start on the hunters. By the time they realized, he had already gotten 3 logs, and with that, the first chase began. He was able to temporarily escape by jumping into a ravine, and that bought him enough extra time to make
And then
stone
tried to do the
tools
same thing
and
as the
mine
last
some
one,
iron.
but they didn't fall for it. I remember
After
that.
some more running and an extremely close call, Dream towered up and away from the hunters. Quickly running out of blocks, Dream realized he was stuck, and Sapnap closed in fast. There was only one way he could survive this, and somehow, it happened. Narrowly escaping yet again, Dream was able to outgear the hunters and began taking them out.
Of course.
But little did Dream know the hunters had a plan. One that would shift the tide of the manhunt. You see, the 4th hunter, Antfrost, was not present for any of the previous encounters.
I remember
He was off
asking
on
where
his own.
like the 4th one was.
And when he arrived, what he brought with him was multiple full sets of iron armor and tools. Dream was back on the run.
Oh yeah,
The
that's
chase
also the
scene
one where
found
there's
its
like
way
a
to
ton
an
of mobs.
incredibly tall mountain, and Dream was able to escape by flying away in a boat. I'm not kidding.
As you do.
That actually worked. After some time to gather resources, another chase broke out. This time, Dream was able to kill both George and Sapnap by trapping them in cobwebs and blowing them
Yeah, no,
up,
that was the smart play.
buying him enough time to enter the Nether. He was able to get all of the pearls and blaze rods he needed after winning a 2v1 against George and Sapnap using a punch bow and piercing crossbow he managed to acquire. But then Antfrost showed up, and this time he didn't have iron armor. He had diamond.
Of course he
The
did.
hunters enchanted their armor and now were virtually unkillable for Dream. On top of that, as Dream approached the location of his portal, he noticed something. The hunters had built a barricade around the portal and were camping it awaiting his arrival. If he wanted to go back to the overworld, he would have to sneak into a fortified base, travel undetected past 4 full diamond hunters, and stay in the portal long enough to go through.
Which he
But
does.
despite all this, the hunters failed to account for one thing.
He was Dream.
Dream had potions.
No, Dream, you are done. We literally have. You know what? I'm just gonna say it. We have like an entire squadron of. What? Don't tell him.
I love the way that like
I've been enjoying everything. I've enjoyed axe, enjoyed shovel, enjoyed take out everything.
I love the way that like Bat
You're so
explains
done.
stuff. It's so funny.
There's literally nothing you can do.
Dream like he's up in this. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Guess what? We have enchanted diamond armor! Oh my goodness. I love it.
You know, but one thing about like manhunts that I really love, and the fact that I'm pausing is I'm pretty sure the song's copyrighted, but the thing I love about manhunts is just that the friendship is still visible. Like with all the we got enchanted diamond armor, it's like threatening, but also like it's still the joking manner like friends would have when they're just playing Minecraft, which I love.
Keep your eyes peeled, by the way, guys. Keep your eyes peeled.
Making it through the portal, Dream bought even more time by pretending he was still in the Nether. With the help of dolphins, he was able to make his journey to the stronghold with little trouble. But as he found his way in, the hunters followed close behind. Dream looked for the portal room, but he couldn't find it before the hunters, so he had to come up with a plan.
Hi.
After scoping out the portal room, he saw that the room was being transformed and trapped to prevent Dream from finding a sneaky way in. Knowing there was no way he could survive going in with the gear he had, Dream activated his final big plan. He would kill a hunter.
He's right here! What?
Kill him.
Oh my god! I'm dying! I'm dead. What just happened?
What happened?
What?
Yes!
What?
He did this by utilizing entity cramming. By
Okay, so yeah,
placing
it is
over
that.
24 minecarts in a single block, any other entity that stepped on it would begin taking massive damage regardless of their armor. So by baiting and block trapping George, Dream managed to turn the tides once again, stealing all of George's stuff. He was now ready to make one final push for the portal. As the 4 hunters followed him through, the final battle took place. Winner takes all. Dream took control of one of the end pillars,
right?
defending it with his punch bow while chipping away at the dragon's health.
Of this one.
Behind me?
Yeah, I'm here.
I was
Hunt's already at half health.
TNT, and, move! No! Come on! He did so much knockback!
Oh my goodness!
Man, watch out!
As the dragon reached half health, Dream jumped down to attempt to finish it off.
I'm going for him. There's just free pearls of it. Oh, I'm dead. George!
Yeah, wait, why are there so many dead Endermen?
Oh, no! Dream!
Of course George died. I mean, he was the one that died before, but...
No, just the alternate. Oh! Oh, yes! Oh, yeah, okay. Boost. No! I didn't see my stuff. Oh! Oh my gosh!
With much of the hunter's stuff gone and the dragon's health low, Dream had a chance. But the one person who hadn't died was Sapnap, Dream's oldest friend of the group. There from the very beginning
PvP.
was now the last one standing in the way of victory.
Just me and you, Sapnap, me and you! Let's go! Quick, out! Just hold him off, don't let him get it! Oh my god.
Using strength, Dream was able to scare away Bat and Sapnap, buying him just enough time to pearl to the portal and...
Oh, you lose! You lose! No!
You won.
It was all over. Dream had done the impossible yet again. The constant struggle between Dream and the hunters was over, and Dream had come out on top yet again. This was his most impressive win to date, but not just because it was against
There's way more
4
impressive
hunters.
ones now.
The growth in skill and strategy experienced throughout all the manhunts truly showed in the actions of both sides. From mindlessly attacking in the first ever manhunt to calculated strategies in the last, the change was evident. Across Dream's career, he has always managed to get better. And despite the losses, what he has managed to accomplish in just over a year is incredible. No matter what the future holds for Dream,
13
I
million
have no
in
doubts
just
it
over
will
a
only
year.
get better. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the legend of Dream. If you enjoyed the video at all, make sure to subscribe.
Of course I did,
I
Evan.
spent so
Of course
long
I
on this
enjoyed the
video,
video.
it would really make my day. Also, make sure to go follow me on Twitch and Twitter. Those links, along with a link to my Discord server, can be found in the description. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching.
Go follow him.
Have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
That's the Legend of Dream. Okay, so I knew that Dream grew fast. I knew that he was a really popular creator. But the fact that, like, in a little over a year, almost 2 years, he's amassed, like, 15 million followers. And then, like, looking at his channel now, I think he's at, like, 25, 26 million. Not too sure about that. I might be wrong. But I'm pretty sure it's something close to that. That's just mind-blowing to me that he could even remotely grow that fast in that short of time. Like, it's incredible. It really shows that studying the algorithm, like, really helps. But that was an incredible video. It's really awesome to see Evan, like, this is his first real, like, documentary video. At least looking at the thumbnails, I'm pretty sure this was his first, like, documentary style video. And it is just as good as the most recent one. Like, it is incredible to see how much, like, talent and skill he puts into these videos, and they always come out so amazing. So make sure to go support him, subscribe to him, follow his socials, make sure to support him as much as you can, because he deserves it. But oh my gosh, that video was amazing. If you enjoyed this reaction, please make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. We are so close to 240 subscribers. That's remarkable in and of itself, so thank you all so much for that. And I would love to hit 300 by the end of the summer. So if you want to help us hit that, please make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. And while you're down there, please make sure to leave a like. Leave a comment on what you think I should react to next, or what you thought of the video. I am always open to reading your comments, and I love hearing what y'all have to say. But I'm going to end this video because we have been recording for an hour and 26 minutes at this point, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye.